The problem is, because you're so honest, it takes you by surprise that others aren't. And you're shocked when people tell untruths. You trust to the point of doubting your intuition because you've believed people in the past when they've lied. You then end up suspicious of everyone. So when people do tell the truth, you find yourself doubting them. In this episode, we are looking at how to spot when someone is lying, and you'll discover why people lie, why, as an intuitive sensitive, you can spot a liar, and how to forgive when people lie, even if you've been caught out too many times and you think that you're gullible. So first, how can you spot when someone is lying? People lie for different reasons. According to the specialist psychologist Paul Eichmann, the main reason people lie is to avoid being punished. But this isn't the form of lying that upsets you as an intuitive sensitive. The type of lying that upsets you is the one that makes you feel extremely uneasy, even if you can't quite put your finger on it. This type of lying is the one where people exercise power over another by controlling information that you have access to. An example would be keeping two people apart by controlling the in-between dialogue. This form of lying is highly manipulative, and it's not that you can spot it as an intuitive sensitive, it's that you can feel it. How? The way to spot it is via the fact you can feel the lack of guilt. When people lie, there is a kind of buzz of an electrical charge that goes with it. And you'll think, that's what that is. And that buzz of an electrical charge is their unconscious guilt. With a control lie, there is no follow-on buzz of electric charge, guilt charge. There isn't a zzz that follows the lie. So why, as an intuitive sensitive, can you spot a liar? You can spot a liar for that exact reason. You can't feel an electric charge. It's flat. For you, because your empathy levels are so high, it's very uncomfortable energetically when you come across someone who doesn't experience empathy or has weak empathic capabilities. Yours are high because you have very active what's called amygdala. We'll call those your antennae. Okay, yours are very active, which is why you're sensitive, why you have a sensitive system. And those very active antennae, the amygdala, identifies threat. Those who lack empathy have a low reaction in the antenna, in their amygdala. Yours is like that, looking, identifying threat. Theirs is, So it looks for stimulation. So they lie for the stimulation, whereas stimulation for the amygdala is something you're always trying to dampen down as that sensitive, because yours is like that. Let's calm it down. Theirs is, let's just find something that we can do that's going to stimulate and be exciting. So how do you forgive when people lie? Lies based on fear or preservation are lies you can cope with as an intuitive sensitive when someone does that. These are easy for you to forgive because you can see them as a mistake or have come from a position of fear. you can understand why they decided that way forward. The lie because they thought they would be punished or needed to get out of an awkward situation. Those you're not so worried about. The lie that sticks with you is the one where there was no evidence of remorse. These are people with low acting amygdala, low acting antenna. You forgive these lies by entering the space of the realistic, allowing yourself to observe, to get to the bottom of things, much like the detective archetype, who allows themselves to see the clues. Where we become most uncomfortable is where we decide to ignore the clues. So what are 3 little things you can do to avoid the liar energy, even though strong liars are attracted to intuitive sensitives? What I got caught out with for a very long time was trying to always give the benefit of the doubt rather than look at the reality of the situation. So these are 3 little things that you can do to help you see them as an intuitive sensitive. Number 1, let yourself feel conversations. Rather than just listen to the words, listen to the feel of the words. It's your key strength as an intuitive sensitive to feel. So feel conversations. And then you'll better discern when someone is lying, because you'll feel if there's a zzz, or you think, I'm not sure, and there's no electrical charge. Remember, number 2, guilt has an electric charge. When someone lies, there is a little that goes with it. Okay, you will notice that now. Now that I've said that to you, you will notice that little charge that goes with it. Truth has no charge. Okay, and this is where you've got caught. And neither does a control lie. Which is why in the past, as I say, you've mistaken a whopper of a lie for truth. Take a moment to notice what you are observing. When you start to see a control lie, you'll easily start to recognize them. Number 3, realize control lies are never only the once. When someone uses a control lie, never just hope in the future they'll tell the truth, because that's a lie to yourself, because they'll only ever put a thread of believable truth into something to try and then convince you in the future. Enough for you to ignore your own gut. It will take a few goes, but you will feel you can more easily spot when someone is lying. And remember, it's not about perfect, it's about progress. So would you like me to help you accelerate your ability to dodge dangerous liars? The meditation accompanying this episode will fast track you to avoiding that level of liar energy. So give the Releasing the Hurt of a Liar meditation a go now, because it will release you from stored previous pain a control liar can tap into. That's because you don't make logical decisions around people who lie. You make illogical decisions based on unwanted unconscious beliefs, which have been stored in the body for years, and even sometimes they have been passed through the generations to you. As Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This meditation will help you undo those unwanted unconscious beliefs by releasing the energy stored in the body, like popping a bubble, just like that. To orchestrate magic in your life, simply make your unconscious conscious. The fastest way to make your unconscious conscious is by using my meditations. Even if you've never done a meditation before, it's fine. Just follow the words. You have time. There is always time for something this important. If you don't already have access, you can download a copy for free from heidisawyer.com/28, written as the number 28, not the word. heidisawyer.com/28. Okay, now you've looked at how to spot when someone is lying. The next step is to learn how to engage your deep instinct. Guess what the next episode does? It addresses exactly that, how to engage your deep instinct, which moves you further in to understanding the archetype of the detective. So make sure you set a reminder now to join me for the next session, which I will release on Saturday at 4 p.m. That's UK time. And I will then be in the Intuitive Sensitive Persons Facebook group for an hour from 4:30 p.m. to answer any questions you have about this episode and to interpret your symbolism from doing the meditation. Your unconscious shows you how to change things through symbolism, and sometimes we don't know how to interpret our own, and that's what the Power Hour is for me to help you interpret that, so that I can help you with your symbolism, and you can then understand yourself better. You will find the more you use my meditations, the faster and clearer your mind becomes. Your symbolisms are messages from your unconscious. Numerous cognitive neuroscience studies state your unconscious drives 95% of your life. Your conscious mind only powers 5% of your world. The more you understand your own unconscious, the more you can understand the people and the world around you, which is why I have created this Facebook group, because now is the best opportunity in human history to redefine your life, your purpose, and your meaning. I believe intuitive sensitive people are the new leaders because their sensitivity aligns with the new superintelligence, which is the deeper senses. So when you not only read my interpretation of your symbolism expressed during the meditations, but other intuitive sensitives and their experiences, you develop your own fast link to understanding a further 95% of your world. How enriching is that? If you don't already have access to this leader group of intuitive sensitive people, then visit I, as in letter I, ISP tribe.com. I, letter, S, letter, P, letter, tribe.com. So ISP tribe is as one word, okay? And then by visiting there, you can request an invite. You can make a request to be invited to join the Intuitive Sensitive Persons Facebook group. And to do that, you simply answer a few simple questions, and we will then manually approve your application as soon as possible. If you are not sure if you are an intuitive sensitive person, then visit heidisawyer.com/quiz to find out, and you might be pleasantly surprised. So share this episode if you know someone who is struggling with trying to manage one of these controlling liars, because they may be very grateful that you did. So go now and listen to the free meditation, Releasing the Hurt of a Liar. And if you don't already have access, you can download it for free from heidisawyer.com/28, written as the number. Do it now, because then you're not allowing the limitation of perfection to get in your way. We believe your capacity for empathy gives you a unique perspective. The way we help you access your uniqueness is through developing your intuition and your inner world. When you allow yourself this part of you, life is easy. So go now and listen to the powerful meditation. And always remember this: your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Until next time, bye for now.